What did happen today with Tesla? We have reached 467. This was our target, 467. Why was it a target? Because this is where we stopped right here. December 2024, we stopped 467. So this is why this was an important number. Once we broke 440, which is the number that we had identified in the past. So this is what happened. We stopped at 440. 445 because we had a little bit of slippage. We explained that part. So 440 and 445. Then once we had the break of that, we were going to reach 467. Yesterday we closed at 459. So just shy, 11 bucks shy. And today we opened at 470.54. So the 467 was reached and breached. So the target was done. But what we would have liked is that Tesla would continue today higher. But this is clearly not what happened. So the first hour of the day, we came back down to 454. This is what we were following on Discord this morning because it was an important event. This gap up, we were following this and making sure that it was really going to go the right way instead of starting to come down. And once we saw that it started to come down, then we held off any more purchase of Tesla because of this. Yeah, after the first hour, even going on the 5-minute chart, after the first 5 minutes, we saw, okay, 467 is not holding. That was pretty clear. 5 minutes later, boom, we were back down. Look at this. We were back down on this bullish channel resistance. Yeah. And you know what happens when a stock is into a bullish channel? We zigzag between the two. Yeah, we started to zig back to the support, and even we have crossed that support today. This is why it's always important to have a take profit. At what point are you satisfied with the paper money you are making? And then boom, as soon as that take profit gets triggered, you get out and you let things fall down. So this is a good example today that we always need to have a take profit. Once we enter into a position, we have a stop loss in case there's not even profit that we can make and it reverses on us. But after we are in profit, then it can still reverse on us. And then this is why we need a take profit. So anyway, what are we left with? 2 days ago, we were just below 445. And now what happened yesterday and today, we are pretty much back at the same point, except for the last candle. So if we exclude the last candle, we came back between 440 and 445, which we were not too long ago right here. This is where we were. It's not that bad what happened today. We went super high and erased basically what we had in a day. Wednesday we went up. Today, on Thursday, we came back down pretty much even Steven. So, you know, it's not a catastrophe. We cannot call it a catastrophe. Yes, it's surprising and it's a big reversal, but it's not a catastrophe. So on the 1 hour chart, we also had this bullish channel right here. And this is completely intact. The bullish channel is still intact. We have closed right smack on that support. If we go look at the 5-minute chart, boom, we are right smack on it. So there's a definite possibility that tomorrow we start going back higher. Tesla stock is a stock that has lots of people that like to short it. So, you know, this is not an easy stock to trade. It's clearly not an easy stock to trade. But when it goes, we can rack up the dough like crazy. And if we have a take profit, we keep the dough. Not all of the dough, but we keep most of it. Coming back on the daily chart, this is the bullish channel, the big bullish channel that we are in since August. This is the bullish channel. And then there's a middle part to it, and we are on the upper part. This is where we are. So we are still on the upper part. It's possible that we come back down to 400 bucks. That's also possible because this is the base. This is the base of the channel, and stocks sometimes get overextended and sometimes they come back to the base. If we go back to 2020, this was the same concept. We had a small bullish channel right here. Then, boom, broke resistance and started to go into a different lane. And then started to go crazy. And then after a couple of years, we came back to that base, the base channel right here. This was over a couple of years. The current bullish channel that we have right now is not something that has lasted a couple of years. It has lasted a couple of months at the most. But in theory, this is possible that we go back to that bullish channel base. This would mean around $400 right here. It's possible. It's possible. I'm not saying this is going to happen, but pattern-wise, this is clearly possible. Let's take a look at the rest of the market to understand what happened today if we are alone with Tesla to having suffered this. Let's take a look at the VIX. VIX climbed a little bit. We are up 0.34. So VIX was climbing down yesterday. This helped Tesla move up. Today, the VIX is climbing up. So this is the current bullish channel in the VIX. So the VIX is trending higher. Trending higher. At the same time, we are stuck. And we like it. We are stuck below 1734 and 1595. So this is where we are right now, but we are still making higher lows. Let's take a look at Dow Jones. Dow Jones not affected, up 0.17%, inching up higher. S&P did not have the best day because we have a red candle, but we are still making higher lows and higher highs. This is higher than this, and this is higher than this, so we are still going up. There's no problem with SPX. Nasdaq also, Nasdaq, look at this. Higher high and higher low, there's no problem with Nasdaq. Russell, higher high and higher low, and on top of that, we have a green candle. The problem is clearly not the market as a whole. If we take a look at the overall market, we have some red, but we have an equal amount of dark green and green. Let's take a look at gold and silver. Gold, a little bit of a down day, but pattern wise we are just bouncing on support. Nothing wrong with this. Silver, quite big red candle, bounced on support and came back up. With this one, we are on the resistance side of the bullish channel. This is always dangerous because we are supposed to be zigzagging. So if we are on the resistance side of a bullish channel, it can continue a while, but it can also drop back to support. This is where we need to have a take profit at some point. Let's take a look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin, absolutely great day, 1.6% up. This was a downward trend that we were following. Boom, we crossed it yesterday, and we also closed higher than the last high that we had, which was right here. Today we are continuing there. So Bitcoin is really launching, so anything Bitcoin related, IBIT, MSTR, boom, they are going. Ethereum, we were following the same thing. The same pattern was happening, a downward trend. Boom, this is happening today. We have broken it. We are still, look at this at 4491 right here. I'm going to make it a little bit more clear. We stopped exactly where we stopped before. We are right smack on it. The market is still open, so there's a possibility that we continue a little bit higher. So that would be good news for anything Ethereum related. And the current congestion zone is at 48.57. 48.57 right here at the top, and the bottom is 40.91. We still have room to go before we have a potential pullback. If we go through 48.57, this is going to be a breakout buy to add on to our position. And because of this, BMNR is up $4 today. So Bitcoin, Ethereum doing great. Gold and silver not too good. Yeah, this sucks. This sucks, but it does not change the whole pattern. Also, Tesla released their production and delivery numbers. So we have 447K in production and 497 in deliveries. And this compared to Q2, 410 and 384 deliveries. Now we are at 500,000, close to 500,000 cars. So that's a big jump. So this news came out early in the morning. So this is great news. So this could be explained as shorters that just went all in to push Tesla down. And as I am repeating myself, Have they done a lot of damage? Not that much, because we are still on the upper side of this bullish channel. This is the big bullish channel. We are on the upper side. Not too long ago, we were still trading barely above 415, and we stopped at 445. And we are at 436 right now. In terms of damage, if we look at it on the 5-minute chart, yes, this is a big move down. If we take a look at it on the daily chart, we have broken back below 445, which was our trigger to buy it. That's for sure. But aside from that, so far with 1 day, we have not broken many patterns. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing. If you like what I do, you can become a YouTube member. Click on my TradingView affiliate link. I'm going to wish you a great evening. We are going to talk tomorrow, and I'm going to tell you à la prochaine.